What is up, guys? Gwen for the win here. And as you just saw, that was the intro for Magic 2015. I've been really looking to play this. I used to be a pretty hardcore Magic fan back in the day. I still have some Magic cards. And yeah, I pre-ordered it. Awesome. I haven't bought any new cards recently, so oh, man, I have to do that here in a second. So I'm actually gonna write this down real quick, so I could go with some. Oh man, that was loud and squeaky. Let's see here. Go ahead and write this down real quick in my handy dandy notepad. Yeah, this would have been out sooner, guys, but I was in a briefing getting ready for school so I can get that associate's degree. You guys know how it is. Alright. Let's throw that over there. Continue on. I've played a little bit. I'm gonna go a little. I want to be Jace. Oh, he looks cool. But yeah, I want to be Jace here. Is that the right Jace I'm looking for, though? It's been a long time since I've played. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. Some favorites. Actually, me and my friends played Magic so much back in the day. My one of my best friends, he named his kid after Jace. So that's pretty cool. So I like this. This is a pretty cool interface here. You just slide it over a little bit. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna do some single player real quick. And, you know, I guess we're going to do the first quest here. So everything else is locked. So you guys are going to learn playing Magic over again with me. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. So, let's hop right on that. I played Magic 2013 a little bit ago. Oh, let me read this. You are a Planeswalker. Planeswalkers draw mana from lands they're visited and use that energy to summon creatures to defeat their rivals. In the Magic game, you'll use your creatures to attack your opponent or to block an attack. That sums about it.
Welcome to Magic. You and your opponents take the role.
See, I don't even have to say it this time.
Powerful sorcerers who can magically travel between planes of existence.
She told you guys. That's what's up.
To win, you must defeat your opponent by bringing his life total down from 20 to 0.
His life. If you didn't know that, you told you guys you're gonna get taught. If you never played before, this is gonna teach you.
You will use a variety of tools, represented in the game as a deck of shuffled cards. All players have their own decks to play with. We call this your library.
Sums
At
that
the
up.
beginning of the game, each player draws 7 cards.
Damn, it gave me hella lands. This is a hand to start off with, and I'm using green. Oh, if this is a mana ramp deck, which you guys will learn, this is gonna do awesome.
As you can see, Magic cards have many symbols and words. We'll explain what they mean as the game continues.
Oh, I have to say this part? Gosh, they don't have it. It's kind of broken. It's a broken system. I'm just kidding. It's working. Well, since I've been talking, you probably read that. There's 5 different colors. These indicate the types of mana for each type of monster, which I'm sure they'll get to here in a minute. But you'll see these system symbols right here. Like this is green for kind of like a forest, grass area.
For For the first quest, you're playing a green deck. Green's specialty is large, powerful creatures. Your opponent is Crimson Mage.
Yeah, so what she kind of means is green, like, it has a very strong creatures. However, they usually require lots and lots of mana. And that's the point of a mana ramp deck, is where you are able to get a lot of mana out really fast. You can play your strong cards and just destroy your opponent immediately.
To cast spells or summon creatures, you're gonna need some resources. In Magic, the main resource, mana, comes from lands. Every turn you may play a land from your hand. Once you have enough lands on the battlefield, you'll have the mana you need to cast spells, including summoning creatures. Play a land now.
I will, but before I do that, let me explain something else. For all you guys who say mana, I have 2 letters for you, and you'll figure them out. Even this game says mana. I used to play Final Fantasy. People would call it mana points and mana. That is the most annoying thing. It's mana, health, HP, MP. Alright? Let's just get that out of the way. Go ahead and play a land.
Since you
Just
don't
do
have
it by
enough
clicking
mana
it,
to
as you
cast
saw.
any spells yet, we'll pass the turn to Crimson Mage.
Combat phases going on. There's lots of phases, which you'll see throughout
Crimson
this.
Mage will also play lands to build the resources he needs to cast spells. Now, he will cast a spell.
He's casting spells. Oh yeah, fire's really quick. It burns you.
Crimson Mage has summoned a creature. Attacking with creatures, like Crazed Goblin, is the major way players defeat their opponents. On every creature card, the bottom corner displays its power and toughness. Power is the amount of damage a creature deals in combat.
Yep.
Toughness is the amount of damage needed to destroy this creature. Every spell has a mana cost. To summon Crazed Goblin, it costs Crimson Mage a single red mana. It's represented by this symbol. He had to use up, or tap his land, to pay to cast this spell. Tapped cards are turned sideways. Mana costs can be more complex than Crazed Goblins. Summoning this creature will cost 4 mana, and 2 of the mana must be green.
The other 2 are colorless. As you can see, it's just blank too. You can use any type of mana. So if you use it helps when you're using like different colored decks, like a black and green or blue and black.
When a player gains control of a creature, it can't attack or do anything that requires tapping. This is called summoning sickness. These creatures will have a dizzy look to them. But we can expect the Crazed Goblin to attack on Crimson Mage's next turn.
To explain the summoning sickness a little bit better for like you card players, or if you want to get into the card playing, it's not going to have a little dizzy thing when you play the card out there. However, there are cards that say that have haste, and haste is an effect that allows you to attack on the time where you lay it down on that turn. But any other card, as soon as you lay it down, you can't play it. You can't use it until the next turn. There's instants, which are spells usually that you can put down. I feel like a nerd talking like this. It's been so long since I played this. My friends are going to be so happy.
Let's summon Colonian Tusker. To cast this spell, play a second land, and then choose the creature that costs 2 green mana.
Dang, that's actually a pretty good card. Land, and then we're going to play this. Play this card.
This creature's power and toughness are 3/3. More than a match for that Crazed Goblin. Let's pass the turn.
Alright. It's a very clear area. See, it's all like gray.
Now, Crimson Mage will play a land and then attack us with the Crazed Goblin. The crazed goblin has...
I didn't really want to listen to that. Go and attack. What you gonna do?
When a creature attacks, it taps and moves forward. Now you have a chance to
Fantasy. You respond by blocking.
If Crimson Mage's attacking creatures aren't
This is
blocked,
going by really
you will
slow,
take
guys.
damage. Your
But it's gonna teach you guys something, which I'm glad. I want to teach the world more about Magic. Magic's a good game. I know back in the day, some of you guys are playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe even Pokemon. Pokemon is a lot like Magic. I don't know what's been going older. I'm pretty sure Magic's older than Pokemon. Magic's been going on forever. I think like 92, something like that. It's really old. There you go. There's a block button. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Here's a block button. I was like, what in the world?
During the combat damage step, each creature deals damage equal to their power. This time, these creatures will deal damage to each other at the same time. Crazed Goblin will die, and the Colonian Tusker will survive.
Well, naturally, because he has more power and health.
At the end of every turn, each creature heals. Any damage dealt to them is removed. You don't have to keep track of damage from turn to turn.
Oh, that's always good news.
Play another land.
Well, naturally. The reason why I want you to play another land, if you had the land, always play it on each turn, because it helps out so much.
Now, it's our chance to attack Crimson Mage.
Alright. Let's go ahead and attack.
Because he doesn't have any creatures to block with, Crimson Mage will take 3 points of damage.
Awesome. You do math.
You don't have any spells that you can cast for now, so let's pass the turn.
I do actually have a spell that I could play, but... Well, maybe not. Does that say 4? Yeah, never mind. I was wrong. It's kind of blurry. What's this? What's that? Oh. The artists of these are really good, too. If you guys can draw stuff like this, I want you guys to send me stuff like this, and I'll put it on my wall at home. And then, if I decide to start blogging, not saying I will or not, or vlogging, not blogging. Yeah. You guys will see it on my wall. I really like artwork like this. It's really cool. He didn't. It's okay. It's because he couldn't. Go ahead and play that card too.
Time to attack. Send your Colonian Tusker into combat.
Go ahead and attack.
It's important to know that in Magic, you can only decide that your creatures are attacking an opponent. You don't have control over which of your opponent's creatures will block.
It's true. See, that's one of the main differences from this and like Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh, you target their creatures. They don't really get a chance like to block or anything. So it's a little bit more, I can say it's kind of strategical. But on this, you gotta think, he's like, is this creature more powerful that's on the field? What is his abilities? Will he take me out and I will not get anywhere? It's all kind of stuff. You gotta think strategically. And you just gotta hope you have a good deck that's gonna help you through it. This is obviously simulated and already started. It's a tutorial, so you're obviously gonna be able to do it no matter what.
Unless
it's supposed to teach you.
Says otherwise, blocked creatures deal all damage to the creatures that blocked them. No damage is dealt to the defending player. Blocking with small creatures to not take any damage is sometimes a good strategy.
I feel like it's a good strategy early game, and also if you have a lot of mana out, and you can if you have a lot of creatures out as well. Like, I used to have an elf deck, and I can get creature after creature after creature really fast, and I can earn I can gain more life points, and as well as get more cards out. I can get tokens out, stuff like that, which you'll learn more about in here in a minute.
We're gonna try something a little different. Instead of playing your land and casting a spell before combat, wait until after combat.
Okay.
Now, attack with both of your creatures.
Go ahead and attack.
It looks like Crimson Mage has decided not to block with his Bloodrock Cyclops, so he'll take 7 damage. Awesome.
She's kind of excited. Which is good, you know, halfway down.
During the main phase after combat, go ahead and play your land.
I think the reason what she's going to try to show
You'll be in
here.
great shape to win if you cast this creature next.
Oh, never mind. See, I thought I didn't notice like I played that card yet. I thought like the reason he didn't attack is like he's gonna wait for me to attack because then I can't block because my creature's already tapped. I mean, he can use, so I can't use them to block later. Which once again goes into that strategy role where if he's not gonna block you, it means you're wide open for another attack if you can't play another card. Which is what I'm thinking she's trying to which I think is what I'm trying to get at here with that. They have the turn after the combat phase is like you can see that you're not having anything, like you have bad cards or something, like you can't play anything. However, you can trick your opponent and play something afterwards, which is pretty cool. This is kind of just scrolling. Nobody's actually ever going to play like this. I'll probably do online matches against other people too. Probably put those up.
All you need to do now is attack with everything.
Yeah. It's game from here.
In Quest 2, we'll spice up the battle with other kinds of spells.
Cool. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to probably post up a lot of these videos along with my other videos for the time being. This is a new game I want to get out as soon as possible. You know, get one of those first views looks. But I really enjoy Magic. I'll probably show some online matches, do a lot of recording with it. And I hope you guys enjoyed as well. Like I said, thanks for watching. And until next time, guys. Cheers.